Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Flow, the podcast where we make learning English natural and enjoyable. I'm Tom, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, Tom. Hi, everyone out there listening. It's such a beautiful day to talk about something really practical and useful.
You're right, Sarah. I can feel the excitement already. So what's our topic for today? I'm curious.
Today, we're diving into something that affects all of us. We're talking about building better daily routines for success. How the small things we do each day can completely transform our lives.
Oh, I really love this topic. Daily routines can make such a huge difference. I've been trying to improve mine lately, so this is perfect timing.
That's fantastic, Tom. And before we jump into our discussion, we'd like to ask our amazing listeners for a quick favor.
Yes, if you're enjoying English Flow, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us continue creating content that you love.
Absolutely. And if you find this episode helpful, hit that like button. Also, share it with anyone who's learning English or wants to improve their daily habits. We truly appreciate your support.
Thank you all so much. All right, Sarah, I'm ready to learn about building better routines. Where should we begin?
Let's start with the morning. How we begin our day sets the tone for everything that follows. Tom, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Honestly, I grab my phone and check messages. I know it's probably not the best habit.
You're not alone, Tom. Millions of people do the same thing. But imagine starting your day differently. What if instead of your phone, you did something that energizes you?
Like what? Give me some ideas because I really want to change this.
Well, you could start with stretching. Just 5 minutes of gentle stretches can wake up your muscles and get your blood flowing. It feels amazing.
5 minutes, that's actually doable. I always thought morning routines had to be these long, complicated things.
Not at all. The key is consistency, not duration. Another great morning practice is hydration. Drinking a full glass of water right after waking up helps rehydrate your body after hours of sleep.
I've heard about that. Some people even add a squeeze of fresh lime or lemon to make it more refreshing.
Exactly. It's a simple way to kickstart your metabolism. And speaking of metabolism, let's talk about breakfast. Do you eat breakfast regularly?
Sometimes I skip it because I'm rushing out the door. But when I do eat, I usually just grab something quick like toast or cereal.
Toast is fine, but let me share something interesting. When you include protein in your breakfast, you feel fuller longer and have more stable energy throughout the morning.
Protein for breakfast, so what would that look like? Eggs.
Eggs are perfect. You can make scrambled eggs in just a few minutes, or Greek yogurt with some nuts and berries. Even a smoothie with protein powder works great.
A smoothie sounds fast and easy. I could make that before I leave. What else should go into a good morning routine?
This might sound unusual, but making your bed is actually a powerful habit. It's a small accomplishment that gives you a sense of achievement right at the start of your day.
Really, making the bed? I never thought of it that way. I usually just leave it messy.
Think about it, though. When you come home after a long day, you see a neat, tidy bed waiting for you. It creates a calm, organized environment. Plus, it takes less than 2 minutes.
2 minutes for a sense of accomplishment? I'm sold. I'm definitely starting that tomorrow. Now, what about during the day? How do we maintain good routines when we're at work or busy?
Great question. One of the most important things is taking regular breaks. Our brains aren't designed to focus intensely for 8 hours straight.
But when I'm working on a project, I feel guilty taking breaks. Like I should just push through and finish everything.
That's a common feeling, but research shows that taking short breaks actually improves productivity. There's even a technique called the Pomodoro Technique.
Pomodoro, like the tomato, that's an interesting name for a work technique.
Yes, it was invented by an Italian, and he used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer. The idea is simple. You work for 25 minutes with complete focus, then take a 5-minute break.
25 minutes of focused work, then 5 minutes off. That actually sounds manageable. What should I do during those 5 minutes?
Stand up and move around. Walk to the window and look outside. Do some shoulder rolls or neck stretches. The important thing is to give your eyes a rest from the screen and get your body moving.
I sit at my desk for hours without moving. My back and shoulders get so tense. This could really help.
It will definitely help. And here's another tip for your workday. Try to identify your peak energy hours. Are you more alert in the morning or afternoon?
I'm definitely a morning person. I have the most energy and focus between 9 and noon. After lunch, I usually feel a bit sluggish.
Perfect, so schedule your most challenging tasks during your peak hours. Save the easier, more routine tasks for when your energy dips.
That makes so much sense. I've been doing it backwards, trying to tackle difficult problems in the afternoon when my brain is tired.
Exactly, working with your natural rhythms instead of against them is much more effective. Now, let's talk about nutrition during the day.
Oh boy, here we go. You're going to tell me to stop eating chips and candy from the vending machine, aren't you?
I'm not going to say you can never have those things, but let's talk about snacking smart. When that 3 o'clock energy crash hits, what do you usually?
Usually something sweet, chocolate or cookies, and then I feel even more tired 30 minutes later.
That's the sugar spike and crash. Instead, try snacks that combine protein and fiber. Things like almonds, apple slices with peanut butter, or hummus with vegetables.
Apple with peanut butter actually sounds delicious, and it would keep me full longer than a candy bar.
Exactly, the key is preparation. If you pack healthy snacks from home, you won't be tempted by the vending machine when hunger strikes.
Preparation is something I struggle with. I always think I'll figure it out in the moment, but then I make poor choices.
You're not alone in that. That's why having routines is so powerful. When you prepare things in advance, you remove the decision-making stress.
So maybe I could prep my snacks on Sunday for the whole week. Just portion everything out and grab it each morning.
That's brilliant. Meal prep doesn't have to be complicated. Even just washing and cutting up fruits and vegetables on the weekend saves so much time during busy weekdays.
I like this, small actions that make the rest of the week easier. What about exercise? I know I should be more active, but I'm always so tired after work.
This is where routine becomes your best friend. You don't need to spend 2 hours at the gym. Even 15 to 20 minutes of movement makes a difference.
15 minutes? That doesn't sound intimidating at all. What kind of exercise are we talking about?
Anything that gets your heart rate up. A brisk walk around your neighborhood, a quick yoga session, dancing to your favorite music, or even a short workout video online.
Dancing to music sounds fun. I could do that right in my living room. No special equipment needed.
Exactly. The best exercise is the one you'll actually do. Find something enjoyable, and it won't feel like a chore. Schedule it at the same time each day so it becomes automatic.
So if I commit to 15 minutes right after work, before I even sit down on the couch, it becomes part of my routine.
Perfect timing, because once you sit on that couch, it's really hard to get back up. Do your movement first, then relax.
You know me too well, Sarah. Once I'm on the couch with the TV remote, I'm not moving. Now, what about evening routines? How should we wind down?
Evening routines are just as important as morning ones. They help signal to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for rest. Do you have any evening habits currently?
I usually watch TV or scroll through social media until I feel sleepy. Sometimes that's midnight or even later.
Screens before bed are one of the biggest sleep disruptors. The blue light from phones and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime.
I've heard that before, but it's such a hard habit to break. What should I do instead?
Try setting a digital curfew. An hour before bed, put away all screens. Use that time for calming activities like reading a physical book, journaling, or taking a warm bath.
An hour feels like a long time, but I could try 30 minutes and work my way up. I do have some books I've been wanting to read.
That's a great start. Reading is wonderful because it engages your imagination without overstimulating your brain. It's the perfect pre-sleep activity.
What about the bedroom environment? Does that matter?
It matters tremendously. Your bedroom should be cool, dark, and quiet. Think of it as a sleep sanctuary, not a multi-purpose room.
I sometimes work on my laptop in bed. That's probably not helping, is it?
Definitely not. Your brain should associate your bed with sleep and rest only. When you work in bed, you blur those boundaries and make it harder to fall.
Okay, no more working in bed. I'll keep my laptop at my desk. What temperature is best for sleeping?
Most experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. A cooler room helps your body temperature drop, which promotes better sleep.
I usually keep it warmer than that. I'll try adjusting my thermostat. What about consistency? Should I go to bed at the same time every night?
Consistency is incredibly important. Your body has a natural circadian rhythm, and when you maintain a regular sleep schedule, you work with that rhythm instead of fighting it.
Even on weekends, I love sleeping in on Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Try not to vary your wake time by more than an hour, even on weekends. I know it's tempting to sleep in, but dramatic schedule changes can leave you feeling jet-lagged.
That explains why I always feel terrible on Monday mornings. I've been disrupting my rhythm every weekend.
Exactly. When you maintain consistency, you'll notice you wake up feeling more refreshed, even without an alarm clock.
Waking up naturally without an alarm sounds like a dream, literally. Sarah, we've covered so much ground today. Can we talk about one more thing, mental health and routines?
Absolutely. Mental health is just as important as physical health. One powerful routine is practicing gratitude.
Gratitude, you mean like being thankful for things?
Yes, taking a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for can shift your mindset and improve your mood. Some people keep a gratitude journal.
A gratitude journal, so every day I would write down things I'm thankful for.
Exactly, it doesn't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for a delicious cup of coffee, a kind word from a colleague, or sunshine after days.
I like that it can be simple things. When would I write in this journal, morning or evening?
Either works. Some people prefer mornings because it sets a positive tone for the day. Others prefer evenings because it helps them reflect on the good things that happened.
I think evening might work better for me. It would be part of my wind-down routine instead of looking at my phone.
Perfect. Another mental health routine is mindfulness or meditation. Even just 5 minutes of quiet breathing can reduce stress significantly.
Meditation sounds difficult. I've tried it before and my mind just wanders constantly.
That's completely normal. The point isn't to stop all thoughts. It's to notice when your mind wanders and gently bring your attention back to your breath. That practice itself is valuable.
So I don't have to achieve perfect Zen silence, just practice focusing.
Exactly. There are also wonderful apps that offer guided meditations for beginners. They walk you through the process step by step.
That sounds more approachable. I could try 5 minutes in the morning after I stretch and drink water.
You're building such a great morning routine. Stretching, hydration, and meditation. You'll feel amazing starting your day that way.
I'm getting excited about trying all of this. But Sarah, I have one concern. What if I fail? What if I can't stick to these new routines?
That's such an important question, Tom. First, let go of the idea of perfection. You won't do everything perfectly every single day, and that's completely okay.
So if I miss a day or forget something, I shouldn't just give up entirely.
Absolutely not. One missed day doesn't erase all your progress. Just start again the next day. The goal is progress, not perfection.
Progress, not perfection. I really like that phrase. It takes some pressure off.
Another tip is to start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick 1 or 2 routines to focus on first.
So maybe I start with the morning water and making my bed. Once those feel automatic, I add something else.
That's the perfect approach. Research shows it takes about 66 days on average for a new behavior to become automatic. Give yourself time.
66 days, that's actually less than I thought, about 2 months.
Right, and it varies depending on the habit and the person. Some habits form faster, some take longer. The key is consistency.
Consistency seems to be the theme of everything we've talked about today. Showing up every day, even if it's imperfect.
Exactly, and here's something motivating. When you stack routines together, they become even more powerful. Like you mentioned earlier, stretching, then water, then meditation.
Oh, I see. Each action triggers the next one. Once I finish stretching, I automatically think about drinking water.
Precisely, this is called habit stacking. You link a new habit to an existing one, which makes it easier to remember and maintain.
So I could also say, after I make my bed, I immediately open my curtains and let in natural light.
Perfect example. Natural light in the morning is fantastic for regulating your circadian rhythm, by the way.
Everything connects. Good morning habits lead to better daytime energy, which leads to better evening wind down, which leads to better sleep, which makes the next morning easier.
You've got it, it's a positive cycle. Each good choice supports the next one.
Sarah, this has been such a valuable conversation. I feel like I have a clear roadmap now for building better routines.
I'm so glad. Should we recap the main points for our listeners?
Yes, let's do that. We started with morning routines. Avoiding the phone first thing, stretching, drinking water, eating a protein-rich breakfast, and making the bed.
Great summary. Then we talked about daytime productivity. Using the Pomodoro Technique, taking regular breaks, working during your peak energy hours, and preparing healthy snacks.
Right, we also discussed incorporating movement, even just 15 minutes of activity that you enjoy.
Then evening routines came next. Setting a digital curfew, creating a cool and dark sleep environment, maintaining consistent sleep and wake time.
And we covered mental health practices like gratitude journaling and meditation, plus the importance of starting small and being consistent rather than perfect.
And don't forget habit stacking. Linking new behaviors to existing ones makes them easier to maintain.
We really covered everything. Our listeners have so many practical tools they can start using today.
Speaking of our listeners, we'd love to hear from all of you. What routines do you currently have that work well for you?
Yes, and what's one new routine you're going to try after listening to this episode? Leave us a comment below. We read every single one.
Your comments inspire us and help create a community of learners who support each other. We truly appreciate every interaction.
And before we go, remember to subscribe to English Flow if you haven't already. We release new episodes regularly with practical topics like this one.
Hit that like button if you found this helpful, and share it with anyone who might benefit from these tips. Sharing is caring.
Thank you all so much for spending this time with us today. You've made our day brighter just by being here.
Remember, building better routines is a journey, not a destination. Be patient and kind with yourself.
Start with one small change today. Tomorrow you'll thank yourself for beginning.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep flowing with English Flow.
See you all in the next episode. Take care, everyone.